I really inherited an active church there with an active program, and somehow that today is gone. And they do not run their own Bible schools anymore. And there's very little in the way of young people's programs and things like that.
I had a pastor one time say, "Lauren, do you ever think about going into the ministry? The church could sure use you." And my reply to him at that time, "Are you crazy? Who wants to go out here and be a $10,000 a year preacher?" But not knowing, I guess the Lord was speaking to me at that time. And I was about ready to retire from the government, so I went directly from my retirement from the government to seminary at the University of Dubuque in Iowa. And I've never regretted a minute of it. It's, I love working with people, and that comes from law enforcement too. It's a challenge, but I think I work better under pressure than I do when things are just normal. But very often do we have anything normal in our churches today. It's always a very busy time with the needs of the people and the poverty level where it's at, and unemployment at about 87% on the reservation. 42,000 Sioux people here. It's makes for a problem.
The Baltimore Dakota Learning Camps started 10 summers ago, and it grew out of a mutual idea that we talked with ASA and a few other members of the Dakota Presbytery about how we could form relationships in the communities with the children and the youth and the adults in the community, and they're ongoing programs. They're every summer. And so we want to encourage the kids to explore the ways that they learn and to be excited about learning. And we try to model the love of Jesus through our interaction with the children and the community members. The computers that you see behind me are part of the Mikasa Camp's teen camp and the elementary camp. For the teen camp, we use them for the GIS program. They're doing community mapping with geographic information systems, and they've learned how to use ArcGIS. This is the 5th summer for the kids, and some of them have a great deal of skill in mapping things. And actually, they're going to be on Google Maps. Their maps are going to go worldwide.
Christ Presbyterian Church has partnered with Pine Ridge and especially Porcupine Presbyterian Church over the last several decades. We have been doing a vacation Bible school out here, and relationships have been developed and fostered. One of the neatest things, I think, this year was my first day here. We had gone to pick up some kids for Bible school, came back in, and some kids were already here. And two of the ones that I have known for years and years handed me a necklace right when I got here because they had brought that for me because they knew I was coming, and so they were really excited. So just showing gratitude in that small way, for developing a relationship with them over the years. Besides just doing Bible school, we can do other work projects around the church here or around their community. And then learning, I think, is one of the biggest things, just to learn about their culture, learn about what's important to them. So coming with an attitude of open heart, open ears, and eyes, I think is one of the most important things.
God is a good God. He wants good things to happen. God used me in my own life to make a statement that everybody knows I'm Christian, but they see me going to powwows, dancing, and doing my culture. But I'm a Christian. How could I be doing that? God has given us culture. God created the world and everything there is in it, and every man, every woman, and He gave us all culture. God is diverse, and you can only look at nature to see the character of God. If we were all roses, it would be a boring garden. By and large, Native people are monotheistic, that they believe in God as the creator of all this that we see around us. The one thing that they know God, they know the Holy Spirit, but one thing our people haven't come to that finality is Jesus as Savior. And that's the whole key, is Jesus is the answer. So that's why that's the next step. And God knows that. But right now we're healing. We're healing.
In my mind, there needs to be a partnership. Not where the white man goes in and tells the Indian what to do, but where you work together and you listen to each other. And so living out that partnership, you do things together. And for there to be a renewal, I think, in the Dakota churches, it's going to have to become a very real, living partnership.